So I'm Dan Zulauf. I work for Northrup Grumman, part of the Assist Sustainment Project. What we're going to show you this morning now are several major features, enhancements to the site that we've released within the last year. The first one we're going to talk about is providing users the ability to transfer their projects to other users. Previously, if you were a project owner and you needed to transfer to another user, you had to contact somebody at DSPAO and have them do it for you. So this change will allow users to initiate transferring their own projects. So from the CAC site, just a quick comment about the first three things that I'm going to show you. In order to access manage projects, stop coordination, submit change, you have to have an Assist account that is CAC enabled. These administrative functions only live on the CAC site. So log into Assist, go to the Admin Modules tab, and select Manage Projects. The menu at the top of the page, specific to Manage Projects, you'll see there will be a new link called Transfer Project. Let's go ahead and click Transfer Project. So the first thing you're going to do is select your preparing activity. Because my account requires me to do a lot of testing on our test site, I have many activity codes associated with my account for managed projects. Most people will only have a single activity code, perhaps a handful. So if you do have more than one, select your preparing activity. Your page will refresh, and then you will select the user that you want to transfer your project to from this list of users. This list is determined by whether or not the user has access permissions to the Manage Projects module, and if they are within the same preparing activity as you or the code that you selected above. So we'll select our user. Provide some sort of justification for transferring the project. For instance, you may be retiring or going on extended leave and you need somebody to take over management of the project for you. The bottom of the page is a list of projects that are available to you to transfer. So to do that, go ahead and click the check boxes next to the project numbers. And then when you're done, click Change Owner button. If the transfer was successful, you'll see a message indicating that. An email will be sent to the project LSA and to the user that you're transferring the project to notify them that they're now the owner of the project. And if you scroll to the bottom of this page, you will see the projects that I just selected to transfer in this table at the bottom. So that's pretty simple. Are there any questions about this? Do we have any questions?
Oh, I was having trouble getting unmuted. Okay, yes, I do have one question. Transfer project question. It appears to be only a code. How about between codes? And must the recipient accept?
I'm not quite sure what the first part of that question means.
I know. Jim, can you give me additional details? I'll read it again. It said it appears to be only with a code. How about between codes, and must the recipient accept? And it refers to transferring projects.
Okay, I can answer the second part to that question.
Okay. Wait a minute. If you'll just excuse me 1 minute, he did come back. The questioner came back with additional clarification. Within a code that is SH, vice between SH and AS. Does that help?
So I'm not sure I understand completely, but let's say, for instance, your account is associated to two different preparing activity codes, let's say SH and AS. You would not be able to select a user who's associated with preparing activity code SH to a project whose preparing activity for the document the project is for, if the preparing activity is AS, you will only be able to transfer it to a user who has activity code AS. I think that's what he's asking.
Right. I think that's what he's asking. If you can transfer across codes.
No, you may not transfer across codes.
Okay.
Because the preparing activity of the user that you're transferring it to has to match the preparing activity of the document that the project is for. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that answers it.
And as to the second part of the question, there is no mechanism right now for the user to have to do anything to accept ownership of the project. It's automatic. So you would definitely want to coordinate that ahead of time with whoever you might want to transfer the project to.